If you've been keeping up with a lot of things that's been going on as far as Rock Nation and Desiree Perez and her being sued by her daughter, don't worry. They just dropped a 52-page motion dismissing a whole lot of stuff, but keeping some very serious things. Stay tuned and find out what. Let's go. You guys can see, man, this is a 52 doggone page indictment. So Judge Bloom threw out these parts of the lawsuit, most with prejudice, meaning they can't ever be refiled. The RICO claim, the judge said there wasn't enough proof for an organized crime pattern. This was the biggest accusation, and it's completely gone. Dismissed with prejudice. 2, civil conspiracy against Rock Nation, Iconic, and Natalie Anderson. The plaintiff said they were all schemed with Desiree Perez to have her involuntarily committed. The judge ruled they were acting within their company roles, not personally. Dismissed with prejudice. 3, negligence and emotional distress claims. The court said these didn't have enough legal or factual support, no clear evidence or reckless, outrageous behavior that meets the standard. Dismissed with prejudice. 4, medical malpractice claims. The plaintiff didn't follow Florida's required steps for a malpractice case, so no pre-suit notice, no medical expert affidavit, none of that. Applied to the Medical District Memorial Hospital and Life Skills of Florida. That stuff got dismissed with prejudice. South Florida Marchman Act claim, alleged wrongful drug rehab commitment at Life Skills. The judge found that Desiree Perez, not Dr. Bober, filed the transfer petition, and there was no proof Bober was involved afterwards. That's dismissed with prejudice. All claims against Rock Nation. The judge said the court doesn't have personal jurisdiction over Rock Nation. They don't have enough Florida business contact. So all Rock Nation counts, including the wiretap, conspiracy, and emotional distress claims, are gone. Dismissed with prejudice. 7, all claims against CTS Research, Iconic Creative, Barristade, Anderson, and the district. The judge said there wasn't enough direct connection between them and the alleged conduct. Dismissed with prejudice. Multiple other counts from 1 through 25, counts 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 21, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25 are dismissed with prejudice. Count 16 dismissed with prejudice as to Rock Nation. That means every one of these counts are gone. The surviving claims still alive, heading to trial. These are the only parts still moving forward. Count 3, civil conspiracy. Desiree Perez, Dr. Bober, Sig 9, Fondo, Stephen Ceddy, Jessica Ceddy. The judge said the plaintiff alleged enough facts that they worked together to Baker Act her unlawfully, meaning these cats are the ones that came together. Count 6, false imprisonment, unlawful detention. Desiree Perez and Sig 9, that's still alive. The judge said the claims could show they conspired with each other to have her detained without cause. Count 9 and count 10, false arrest, false imprisonment. Sig 9, Fondo, and Bober survived because the plaintiff gave specific facts suggesting a joint effort to detain her. Wiretap violation, which is a federal claim. Desiree Perez and Sig 9. This was tied to allegations about an illegal listening device or secret recorder. The court allowed that claim to move forward because she said basically, hey, she put a doggone what the hell did she say? She said she put a listening device at the headboard of where I slept, and that Desiree Perez allegedly had rented a freaking room that was right across the damn street from her daughter's house. So she got into an argument with her mother, meaning Demory got into an argument with Desiree. Demory moved in with her granddad. Granddad had his spot. Mom came over there to start arguing. She felt some type of way, meaning Demory felt some type of way. And then Demory basically said, hey, bro, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna dip. She moves to a whole entire other place. And she said, you know what, man? I'm not about to do this crap. What crap is you talking about? Oh, I'm not about to stay here at Granddad's house. I'm about to get my own stuff. And she said, all right, cool. Get the hell up out of here. Now, when she decides to get the hell up out of there, Demory basically gets a spot somewhere that's like a couple of blocks away. And the mom finds out. It basically gets a house right across the street. I can't make this up. Then she say, basically, hey, bro, meaning her mom basically had her boyfriend arrested. You can go right here. On December 26, 2023, Perez reported to Miami-Dade police that Javon battered plaintiff on January 16, 2022. Thereafter, on December 30, 2023, Perez reported to the police that Javon had kidnapped plaintiff who was holding her hostage. Plaintiff alleged that these claims were false and that Halleys were enjoying quality time with Javon's nephews at Pinto Farms and Homestead. Javon was arrested at Pinto Farms. Perez hired an attorney to file notice of appearance on plaintiff's behalf, but plaintiff never spoke with, not hired this attorney. The attorney tried to convince prosecution to charge Javon with human trafficking, and that the prosecutor said she could not charge Javon. Perez asked the prosecution to extend the case. Plaintiff cut off communication with Perez and any other family member since last December of 2023. So basically, it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, but let's get back into it. So Jay-Z, off the hook. Rock Nation, off the hook. But Desiree, Bober, Sig 9, They're all still on the hook. Because you could say, and based off what I just gave y'all, you can 100% make a case that this was a mother who had power, who had influence, who knew people, and basically got her daughter to be hospitalized. I want to put it that way. And I don't want to say arrested, even though if y'all look at the tape, it looks like she's been arrested because they had a doctor out there. Now, can doctors be paid off? I believe so. I believe so. They're still human. I mean, politicians can be paid off. Police officers, people of law authority and all of this crap, everybody can be paid off. Everybody has their price. It's just knowing what the price actually is. Now, part of me says this, right? If you spying on your damn daughter and all this crap and everything, and you want to make sure that she's good, as a parent, I 100% understand. But it depends on where you're coming from with it. See, the thing that bothers me the most about all of this crap is I don't know the freaking mindset. And that's the part that's bothersome to me. I don't know this woman's mindset towards her daughter. I don't know if she believes her daughter is being threatened, being scared, or all of this crap. I don't know what the hell it is. Like, I personally don't know. She could really believe the crap that she's doing. She could. Or it's something crazier than that. And I don't know. And I think that's the scariest part, is that we truly do not know. And when it boils down to it, man, intent is going to be everything. If you are a concerned parent and you feel your child is being threatened and being coerced and they're doing certain things, I can't be upset with you. I can't. But if you are a person who is vindictive and you have to be controlling of your children and all of this stuff because you want to rule with an iron fist, then you deserve exactly what happens to you. Just gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest. When it comes to Demore, when it comes to, I can't think of her freaking name right now. Let me see if I can pull up her damn name. When it comes to Desiree Perez, I don't know, bruh. And I think the courts are going to have a hard time figuring out intent. Because the way that a lot of things work, and we're all victims of this, as far as health goes, mental health, physical health, and all this stuff. If we're like, what is it, hypochondriacs, I believe that's what it's called. If we believe like, oh man, I got a cough, that means I got this sickness, this sickness, this sickness. Like, you will have what's called confirmation bias. So if somebody says something like, she's off a rocker, she did this, she did that, bro, I had to do this and I had to do that crap. If that's the case, then I just don't know. I know y'all wanted more out of this, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm left like this. There's so many lies told about Jay-Z and Roc Nation and all this crap that some of you guys are in your own way. And that's cool. Because allegations are allegations until proven otherwise. But until then, bruh, I don't know. But y'all, let me know your thoughts on this one. Do you believe the daughter or do you believe the mother? Because at the end of the day, I'm more confused now than I was before. Because I feel like if it's really nothing here, they should have dropped this whole entire thing. But they left freaking Desiree Perez by herself with the hospital and with the doctor. So we'll see, man. Sure to keep your people aware, subscribe to the bell to notify, and click right here and see how Mozzie might be facing a RICO, bruh, because his homeboy just smoked his former homeboy, who was a part of his record label, on some ongoing beef stuff. This shit gets crazy. Check it out, hit right here, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.